All right, my friends, for problem 22, man, oh man, is it possible to go crazy town on problem 22? I lived past the disappointment that this was not geometric because that a sub n was there. Then I took a couple seconds considering trying to play with the ratio test and enforcing the condition of convergence. I got into that and thought there's no way that this is it, because this is confusing and it would take forever, and I have an average of 2 minutes per problem, so there's no way it's that. So I finally settled on so kind of using a more fundamental approach toward like interval of convergence type stuff. So I hope it makes sense. If you look at this part of the way the terms are defined, I hope it makes sense. You can tell that your interval of convergence would be centered at +3 by looking at that part of the rule. So at that point, if I'm trying to draw a picture of the interval of convergence, I'd know the middle of it is 3. And then what they're saying is that this thing, whatever it is, since they didn't tell you what a sub n is, you can't tell exactly, but they're saying it also converges at 5, right? So your interval of convergence goes all the way from 3 to +5. Now, it might go farther than that. I don't know. But I know it goes at least from the center of 3 out to 5. And then I'll just say, like, maybe farther. And so if it goes that far out to the right, then it would go pretty much that far out to the left. So I now know the radius of convergence is basically 2 or bigger. And so it would go that far out to the left as well. So as far left as 1. Now remember the whole check endpoints thing. So 1 may or may not be part of the interval of convergence, but I know the interval goes out to at least be infinitely close to 1, and then it might be filled in, not necessarily though, and then if it could have gone farther out this way, so I guess it could have maybe gone out farther this way. Okay, but they're saying must be true. Okay, so what interval is guaranteed by the information? And I would say the interval that's guaranteed by the information would be that stuff right there. Okay, so let's go through. Can I say the series for sure diverges at x equals 0? Not necessarily, because of the whole it may have gone farther thing. So I can't say that for sure. Does the series diverge at x equals 1? Maybe, maybe not, right? So not for sure. The series converges at x equals 1. I can't really say that for sure. So no, because it says must be, right? The series converges at x equals 2. Yes, for sure. Series converges at 6. Maybe, maybe not, but it's definitely not a must be true. There we go. So that's how I landed on D. Kind of a tricky little problem, but simple once you've seen it done.